Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Ali Hussainzada, and today I will be presenting an overview of software development methodologies. So here is an overview of what I will be covering in this presentation. I will start with introduction of what software development methodologies are and why they are so important. And then I will speak about each methodologies, first waterfall and then agile, and explaining about their key processes, advantages and disadvantages, and finally, I will compare both methodologies and provide a conclusion to help identify when and why each method is most suitable. So let's talk about what software development methodologies are and why they are so important in software design. They are structured approaches used by the teams to design, develop, test, and maintain software projects. They're important because they will help the teams to organize their work, meet their deadlines, and deliver a high quality software project. And choosing the right methodology is key to the project's success depending on the timelines, budget, and how likely requirements are to change. And there are several different methodologies such as waterfall, agile, spiral, lean, DevOps. And today I have chosen uh, waterfall and agile methodologies because these are the most widely used in real world projects nowadays. So let's talk about waterfall methodology. Waterfall methodology is one of the earliest and most traditional modules used in software engineering. It's a linear phase-based model, which means each phase or steps must be completed before the team can continue to the next phase. Otherwise, they cannot overlap two phases and they have to finish the previous phase. It must be completed. And that's what makes this model very structured and works well when the scopes are fixed. And all of the project requirements are known upfront, and the path will be clear, and the requirements will remain unchanged during the whole project. This type of methodology is most suitable for projects like government, medical, health, banking, because these projects often require strict documentations and approvals at each stage and unlikely to change very often. So let's talk about the key processes of waterfall methodologies. The very first phase of waterfall methodology is the requirements. So this is the phase which is very important because the team will gather and document the requirements in details before they can start with the next phases, which are the analysis, design, coding, testing. So once the requirements are finished, then the team they can analyze the requirements, making sure that they are feasible and complete, and there is no potential risks. And then based on the requirements, the team can start with the design, uh, doing the blueprints, database, or UI, and etc. So the coding it will be based on the designer specification and is focusing on building exactly what was designed without any changes. And at the end, it will be tested for any defects to verify that there is no bugs and it meets the requirements. And lastly, there will be a maintenance phase. After deployment, the system enters a maintenance phase, which involves fixing bugs and minor updates and performance improvements. There are advantages and disadvantages as well. So advantages are that there are clear milestones and clear structures, which will make it easier for the team to track progress and ensure that everything is on a schedule. And also it will make it easy to manage the project because of strict structures and documentations. That way the team will understand the requirements and the design and making clearly decisions. and also the timeline and budgets will be predictable because everything, all of the requirements are defined upfront, and that way the team will know exactly how long it will take them to finish the project and how much it will cost them. And the disadvantages are that it's not very flexible, not good with changes, and also there is less client involvement into it. So that means the team will not get any feedbacks, reviews from the client until the very last stage where the project is finished. So Agile is the second methodology. Agile has different frameworks, and I've decided to speak about the Scrum because Scrum is one of the most popular frameworks in Agile nowadays. Purpose of Agile is to deliver a small working piece of software regularly and allow for constant improvements. And it's built around short cycles of development called sprints. And typically, it's from 1 week to 4 week long each sprints. And there are some key roles in Agile, like product owner. Product owner is the person who's representing the client or stakeholder, and there is a Scrum Master who is managing the Scrum meetings, helping the team to meet the deadlines and clearing any obstacles. And of course, there is a development team who will build the software and or the project. So in Agile, all requirements are collected and ready from start to finish, and at any time more requirements can be added or edited or deleted from the product backlog. So the team, they will plan the sprint based on the size of the requirements from 1 week up to 4 weeks, and then they will start working on the requirements. And the team will also having a Scrum meeting on a daily basis. The Scrum meeting is roughly 10 to 15 minutes, and there they will speak about their problems, issues, challenges, and success histories. And then once at the end of this sprint, they will review the sprint, and then they will deliver the increment to the customer. And if there is any changes needed or any feedbacks, reviews from the client, the team will take it and then review the feedbacks, and then they'll go back to the backlog and take some more requirements. And if changes needed, they will do the changes as well. There are some advantages as well and disadvantages. Advantages are that it's very flexible, and the team will keep delivering the increment from 1 week to 4 weeks and keep receiving feedbacks from the stakeholders, and they can prioritize their work, and based on the stakeholders' feedback, they can improve their work. And disadvantage is that the time frame or the budget is not predictable because of continuous changes in the requirements, and in too much involvement of the client will also delay the project sometimes, because if the client wants too many changes, then it can delay the project as well. So to compare these two methodologies, waterfall is a linear phase-based model, which is very difficult to change, and it will only deliver one product at the end, and it's only being tested at the end as well. And it's just suitable for projects with fixed requirements. But Agile, it is very flexible, so at any time the requirement can be changed, and it will continuously having feedbacks from the client or stakeholder at the end of each sprint. And it's really good for projects that has uh, evolving requirements. So to conclude, both Waterfall and Agile offer valuable approaches to managing software projects. Waterfall works best with clear scopes, stable and well documented, like government, medical, or financial projects, while Agile is ideal for dynamic environments where requirements change quickly, and early feedback is important, like startup projects, app developments, or customer facing platforms. So the key is to choose a methodology that fits the nature of the project and how much flexibility and requirement are needed. And here are the references and sources I used to prepare this presentation. And I would like to say thank you for your attention and your time. See you next time.